It's kind of like
Can you use ice
a
cubes?
symbol that represents the idea. The idea is there's three parts of God. Actually, I wonder if I can take it off. It makes it's a very good symbol. It was created a long time ago.
Oh,
The Trinity.
triangle.
Well, the Trinity is very interesting. Oh, got it. Because when you look at it,
From the ground.
it's all
Directly
connected.
from the ground.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
But it's 3 points,
Our water
right?
isn't directly from the
So
ground.
it's one piece, but three
don't
different
know.
areas. So this is why the Celtics, who are the
Okay.
ones who created
It
this
sounds different.
a long time ago, they have why we say this is like kind of an image for
So
us
you
to
have
help
to do a
understand
presentation about
how God is. This would be like saying this is the
Like
Father,
topic has to
Son,
be something
Holy Spirit.
different about
All
between your
the
country.
same, but different points. Like I could say, oh, that's by itself, by itself, by itself. But you know it's not because it's connected. It's kind of saying the same thing about here's the Father, here's the Son, Holy Spirit. They are different pieces. Like even if you look at it in this way, that's why it's so
Okay.
interesting. Like
You can
circle,
take a stand.
circle,
which
circle,
product is better?
but still connected, same part because it's all connected. So Father is the main part, and then you have the Son and then Holy Spirit. They are equal. They're not like one is better than the other, but they love each other equally, and they're both all God. None is like more important, one's less important. They are equal to the same.
Yeah.
It's this unit
But
like this big and the water
they
just the pipe.
have
Yeah, it's so much better.
kind of different personality.
Our water
so-
heaters waste
Or
energy.
different, I don't want to say job, but they
when I took shower,
focus on different things.
You have to wait for it to.
Yeah.
heat
Holy
up.
Spirit,
Yeah.
so the Holy Spirit was always around,
Like
but
Americans,
the Holy Spirit
we have
did not
houses and we
come directly to people all the time until after Jesus
earlier
came.
than some other countries.
So
the
before,
technology was
when God created, when God was just only God and no planet, they were always together.
factories to build this.
So
So we just can't
then,
even though it's old,
when they decided to make the earth,
the water is supposed to be hot.
they made it earth,
We have a very thin-
and then we did wrong. Well, they put us on the planet, and then we did wrong. Well,
Stupid.
they decided
I think the cost of
to save us.
Actually, I researched
One would
why
come,
the
one
cost
of them
of
would
water
come
in
down
US is because
as a
it's,
person
like, more
to die
expensive,
for us,
but they didn't
as
show.
example. So they decided.
But
It'll be
like a
Jesus.
bottle of water
So
is more expensive here.
Jesus comes down to earth, becomes a person,
Because they
and then lives, and only lives for 33 years.
And
then
we
dies.
cannot drink water,
Then
right?
goes back to heaven,
From tap.
comes back.
We have to
But
drink water.
Jesus will say, actually next week we'll read.
People don't.
He sends, after I
People
die,
think-
before, let me back up.
well, do you want my
Before
opinion?
God,
Because I
when God first made the
don't share
earth
the
and made
opinion
the
of
people,
everyone, but
God could be with us.
I think
Because
people are
we didn't have
paranoid,
any sin, no
and they
wrong
want their
with
water
us.
to
So
be
God could be
filtered.
with us.
But, it's
But after
fine.
we did wrong,
Are you fine?
God could no longer be with us because if He was with us, His
Everyone has a, like, water
because He is so
Yeah.
perfect,
or by
He-
water.
and we are doing bad. The bad is like darkness, and He is like light. If the light goes in a room, the darkness disappears, just like now. There's no dark in the room because the light is on, but we
And actually,
turn off the
I have
light,
in San
darkness
Diego, too.
comes. It's kind of the same thing with us. Before, when there was no darkness, He could be here.
It doesn't
But
matter.
now that we
But
have darkness in us, if He comes, we will
But
disappear.
why do we filter it?
So, He can no longer be with
Why do we
us.
filter it?
So, God had to separate
We're
from
talking
us.
about water.
But He does not want that. He wants to be
I'm
with
very
us. So,
curious
He made a
because
decision.
In the
How
US,
can
people
we
don't
be
care
together
if
again?
feel
He realized the only way He could be
but it's
together
made from
is
water.
if He
It's expensive. Because they don't care
kind
if
of
you-
puts Himself in a container
Yeah, it doesn't
we
make
didn't
and-
care about
and puts Himself in a container as a person, and then He can live here and then die for us. And if He dies for
Pay
us,
more for water there.
then the darkness, our darkness will go away and go on Jesus. And then when He comes, Jesus comes back to
Just
heaven,
thinking about it,
the Father will make
greater access to
the
fresh water
darkness
than-
go away.
fresh water.
And then we will be okay again with
with
God. But
So
because we still do dark things, God the
that
Father
would make it cheaper.
sees
Easier
Jesus.
access.
He kind of looks at Jesus like we're like here,
Maybe.
We have more.
Jesus is here,
Water?
and the Father's here.
More
So
water.
when
Water.
we are kind of hiding
Look at how big
in
the
a
US is.
behind Jesus.
More water.
So Jesus, God only sees
What
Jesus.
is
He doesn't see
water?
us, our bad
Water.
things anymore.
Bottled
He
water.
only sees his Jesus good
Because it's a
things.
business.
It's a business.
So we can be with
It's
God.
marketing.
But
Ah, marketing.
People make a
reality
lot of
is
money
we
off of
still
bottled
have
water.
bad things in
I
us.
think that's my opinion.
So God
Ah,
cannot be
I see.
fully with us
Yeah.
oh,
But you
like
know,
it was in
some
the
of
very
the bottled
beginning
water
again.
companies, it
So
was discovered that they
For-
were taking the bottles and filling it with tap water
kind of
and selling it
like
as
what do you
bottled
kind
water.
of say? Kind of
There's
like
nothing special about it at all.
a guide
But
for us. The Holy Spirit says when Jesus said, "When I die for you, I will basically hide you, your bad,
Lunch. Oh, lunchtime.
from the Father,
Yeah.
so you will not,
It's
so
like
we can be together,
1:30
but you will not
tomorrow.
disappear.
Oh.
You will not die."
Yeah.
But but you're still without God, like directly. You're still kind of alone. He doesn't want us to be alone. So through Jesus, the Holy Spirit
Yeah.
can come
So
be with
in
us.
Japan,